On Monday, former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher did not mince his words, calling Mohamed Salah's recent public remarks a disgrace. Salah had gone public after being left out of Liverpool's starting 11 for the third straight game, including the recent 3-3 draw against Leeds United.
I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed, to be fair. I have done so much for this club. Everybody can see that during the years, and especially last season. Sitting on the bench, I don't know why. Seems like the club is throwing me under the bus. That's how I feel it.
Saying he felt thrown under a bus, and claiming to have no relationship with manager Arne Slot. In response, Carragher, speaking on Sky Sports Monday Night Football, argued that the comments were not an emotional outburst but a calculated move. He suggested that such statements, which Salah has made before, often alongside his agent, are strategically designed to cause maximum damage and boost the player's leverage. He's thrown the club under the bus twice in the last 12 months, Carragher said, singling out the phrase, thrown under the bus, as a line that particularly struck him. Fallout: exclusion from Champions League squad, uncertain future. Immediately after the outburst, Liverpool announced that Salah would be dropped from the squad for their upcoming Champions League match against Inter Milan. Despite having renewed his contract with the club only a few months earlier, speculation is growing that this could be his final chapter at Anfield. Reports already link him with a transfer to the Saudi Pro League, and the timing of his move to join Egypt for the Africa Cup of Nations could complicate any attempts at reconciliation. Carragher himself did not rule out the possibility that this could mark the end of Salah's Liverpool career, noting that, while he still hopes Salah stays, he's one of the greatest players we've ever had. The consequences of such public behavior are unpredictable. Context: from club legend to friction point. That few would have predicted such a rift between club icon and pundit. Salah has long been among Liverpool's most prolific forwards, a two-time Premier League champion and Champions League winner. But this season has been tough. His form has dipped, with limited starts, and tension with the coaching staff has evidently reached a breaking point. Carragher has previously criticized aspects of Salah's game, including his defensive contribution, and has recently claimed that the player's legs have gone. This further complicates what has otherwise been a largely stellar 8-year relationship between player and club. Some fans and pundits may still value his past achievements, but others view his public outburst as a betrayal of loyalty and humility. What this means going forward. Squad morale and club dynamics. By openly criticizing the club and manager while still part of the squad, Salah's remarks risk dividing the locker room and undermining confidence in the manager's authority. Carragher argued that now more than ever, players should be unified, especially during a turbulent season. Reputation and legacy at stake. Salah's legacy at Liverpool is under threat. Actions like this can overshadow his previous contributions, regardless of his goal tally or honors. As Carragher put it, "You're a superstar, you've scored 250 goals, given us some of the greatest nights, but this behavior is hard to excuse." Transfer possibility looms large. With the Africa Cup of Nations on the horizon and interest reportedly coming from abroad, this might turn out to be a crossroads moment, either reconciliation or the start of a new chapter elsewhere. Once a near-untouchable figure at Anfield, Mohamed Salah now finds himself at odds with both club leadership and former defenders turned pundits after publicly airing his grievances. Jamie Carragher's scathing condemnation, labeling the outburst a disgrace, underlines just how seriously the football world is taking this incident. Whether this marks a temporary rift or the beginning of the end of Salah's Liverpool era remains uncertain. What is clear is that the trust between player, management and supporters has been deeply shaken, and rebuilding it will require more than just goals.